I'm Benito Skinner.
I'm Mary Beth Barone.
And this
is
Ride.
Hello, and welcome to the Ride Heritage Collection.
The Heritage Collection.
This is something new we're trying, where we are going to release iconic heritage episodes of the podcast in no particular order, and we're going to retitle them so you know exactly which iconic moment to expect. Moments that come to mind: the lesbian cop at Ride Live.
Massive.
We're talking about mi sister.
I was there. It
was rare.
NDA.
And of course, how many chickens there are in the world.
Oh, I just got a boner. Oh my God, wait. Mary Beth just cut her finger and is bleeding. I guess we have to go.
Enjoy this episode. We hope it's a tasty treat for you.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have fun going through the archives and picking out these episodes for you.
Think about what we're doing right now. We do exist in the world. Isn't that trippy to think about?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go on the journey for the Ride Heritage Collection. How do these things stay in the air?
Here we are, episode 2 of 2025.
Okay, January. Yeah. There's 2 more months left in January, but I know we can do it.
And then we're going to get there.
We're going to get there. February 1st is when all resolutions start and all ins and outs. This is a total wash. I think we have to completely wash this one. That's kind of my thing, kid.
No, I'm totally on board with that. I think there's 11 months this year. January 2025 is more of like a purgatory transition phase.
Yeah.
And we need to just get to the other side, and then we can really start.
Hey, hell, we're closer than we've ever been.
2 follow-ups from last week. I just wanted to say that fragrance ads are sex education in the United States.
Oh my God. Dolce & Gabbana, light blue.
Also, just like Calvin Klein.
Diamonds are dead. J'adore. I mean, J'adore Dior is Ride.
Totally.
I said my 2 favorite ad campaigns, Charlize Theron in J'adore Dior and Danny DeVito in Jersey Mike's pre-BlackRock.
Pre-Blackstone even.
Blackstone,
and then
God,
the other
I never know.
Well, they're not, like, it was crazy that one of them was established and then the other one named themselves that. Like, that felt like they wanted people to be confused.
And everyone who went to Georgetown went to work there.
Yeah.
We were the feeder school.
The other thing I wanted to update from last week is that I did have to nag my mom for 2 years to get a Juicy tracksuit. It wasn't like I was just like given one. I had to actually put in the work. It became a full-time job. It became an and then she finally just gave in, I think, to like, so we could have peace in the house.
You know what that harkens back to
What?
Me?
What?
The sacred text of Bella Hadid going through her Vogue Life and Looks. I love when they do Life and Looks and the person's like 22. That's my favorite thing
and they've
ever.
been famous for 4 years.
She said, like, my mom wouldn't let me get Louboutins until I was 18. That's when I got my first Louboutins. And it's like, period. I love that.
It's not like having a boyfriend.
Oh, there's a new hero of the pod who I'm just, oh my God, I need to get her handle. And yes, she will be posted on Ride the Pod. If you're not following, you're only getting half the story. But she does a Maga makeup tutorial. It's so funny. And then she has this thing where someone's like, you're being mean. And she goes, yes?
Yes.
She goes, liberals haven't been mean for so long. Like,
I know,
clearly
it's
the
all we
nice thing
have.
isn't working.
It's all we have is
She's
now
like,
to be mean and call people ugly.
Yes, it's time. And you were ahead of that trend.
Well, I started my list of ugly losers last year, which I do keep updating, and it's a growing list. But I think it's important that, like, we need to use some of their strategies. I'm not saying, like, gerrymandering is good, but if they're going to do it, then we have to do it too. Otherwise, we just will lose every election for the rest of time.
And also, can't we have a little fun? Can't we be a little Regina George? A little bad? Come on. Literally, it's like the other thing didn't work. So they go low, we go lower. I love you, Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama said that.
Skipping the inauguration. Did you know that? She RSVP'd no to the inauguration. She said, I'm not going. And she did not give a reason.
There are easier ways to say you listen to Ride, Michelle. Oh my God, becoming. I'm just going to say becoming.
Becoming.
Oh my God.
Something we have in our pod opening notes app thing is the Wayne Gretzky quote. How hard did Wayne Gretzky go when he said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take? Like that transcends sports. It transcends gender. It's just like, it is the culture. Do you get that?
It's so crazy because I do think about it a lot. But here's my thing. When did he first say it? I don't know why, but he said it for the first time in the movie Miracle. He's not in it. I don't think it has anything to do with him, but you get that.
I get that. That's when it entered the zeitgeist. I'm just thankful. I feel like you wouldn't think a sports quote could really do that, but
no, there's a couple like that. There's a Muhammad Ali one. I'm blanking on it now, but I know it'll kick my ass later in the day. I think it's time to talk about I'm filming you.
Oh, please get it. Because I actually haven't heard this whole story yet, and I'm excited.
Oh my God. Okay, so let me set the scene. Terry and I are trying to eat at this lovely restaurant here, and I'm not gatekeeping anything in LA. Support LA, like truly. Bring your productions here, everything. I want it all. LA needs it. Let's rebuild. This place, Sap. It's fabulous Thai cuisine. It's just absolutely delicious. Like, oh my God, I would go every day if I could. So we're just like taking laps around the neighborhood. And we cannot find a spot. And then finally we find one, but this woman is just like standing in it. And so we were like, sorry, we're going to park here. And she was like, I'm saving for my friend. And
it was Nina Drama.
I'm not kidding. She had Nina Drama's exact voice, which also to me, I'm like, okay, gagged. Like, I love her.
It's like, we're allies here. Don't be mean to me.
And I was like, yeah, that's not like really a thing. Like, I said it in a nice way. I was like, oh, sorry. Like, we are going to park here. It's an available space. And like, there's nowhere else to park. And like, the standing in the street saving a spot thing, not to be a Larry David, curb your enthusiasm, but I am kind of like, that's not really a thing. Yeah, I just kind of don't think that's a thing unless it's like, I don't know.
Or if they're like right around the corner, like they should be here by now, that sort of thing.
Totally. And I'm kind of like, well, I don't see her. And yeah, if she, like, you're just waiting in this spot. I'm like, what? All I said was like, okay, like, we would really are you sure? Like, I kind of was like, well, I think we're still going to park here. Like, this seems insane. She immediately goes, I'm filming you. And I was like, okay, well, hi to everyone who is watching me being
Hello
filmed.
To all my fans.
And I said, oh, joke's on you, sis. I love a camera.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, you guys, she's standing in an open parking spot in LA on a street she doesn't own. And we want to park here. And a couple gay guys just are trying to go to fucking dinner and get some chicken pad thai. Can you please just let us park here? And then she stopped because I think she thought instead I would like be insane. I was just like, what? I'm like, just to be clear, that's for if someone's being like heinously racist or like committing a crime.
Or you see
like,
a cop doing stop and frisk or something.
Yeah. In fact, you're the one breaking the law. Like, you are standing in an open parking space.
No, to me, I'm like, go ahead and post it and see what the internet decides.
Yeah, I'm like, like Heart of Dixie. If the friend was right behind us, I would have been like, okay, totally. But
of course.
She was nowhere to be seen during this entire interaction. So
yeah.
I guess I leave it up to the Barones. Like, what should we have done? But Terry was there, and he's really bold in me, and he's like, stop being a people pleaser and like live your life. And I was tired, but I was really
happened?
Polite. In the end, after 2 seconds, then she like completely quit. And that's also my thing. If she would have been like, I'm going to keep filming you and I'm saving this for my friend, I would have been like, okay, that's true grit.
Well, that's Fighta and it's true grit.
It was Fighta. I would have been like, absolutely. And I actually have a podcast I think you'd love. She was a quitter. Immediately like stopped filming after I was like, hey, everyone watching, this is an open space and we want to park
Benny Drama 7 here. I guess the thing is like when it really comes down to it, it's like I have a car and you don't. So like this is where cars go. It's not where people go.
Well, that's one. Also, we're not 10. And I think that's cool too. It's like sometimes when people are like, oh, I get the front seat. It's like, well,
I think being perceived is really hard right now. And we're being perceived more than ever. And so I just like to limit. Lately, what my vibe is just like limiting interactions with people in general. Like, absolutely. I need to focus on Pinky. I need to focus on work. Like, I need to be in my apartment. Yeah. And it's making me withdraw a little bit, but I think that's just what I need right now. I just don't want to be perceived by like people at IRL.
Totally. And I think I know when like safety is a part of it too. You know what I mean? Like I try to be thoughtful about the people I am talking to. And I really try to make eye contact with no one throughout the day. Go one whole day without making eye contact. I know you can do it. It's so fun.
I can definitely do it.
So many people just like want to chirp. And I'm like, it's just, I'm not the person to do it to. I got my AirPods in. I'm listening to the like part right in Juno when Sabrina goes, I'm so fucking horny. I'm always listening to that. And I just, Leave me alone.
Have I told this story of being sexually harassed at pre 6 a.m. on a flight?
No.
So I'll be quick and then we'll get into what we ride for.
But it can happen at any time, any place for a woman.
Anywhere. It can happen in this. It can happen in the sky. So
Jesus.
I was on a flight and I was doing stuff on my laptop, and it was before 6 a.m. And I have a sticker on my laptop that says I only sleep with socialists, because I used to sell those stickers and I just think it's like a fun thing to say and do, and a fun lifestyle. And so this guy next to me kept trying to like talk to me, and then he was like, "Oh, do you have your headphones in so people won't talk to you?" And I was like, kinda, but it's clearly not working right now. So then he's like, "Can I ask you about your stickers?" And I was like, "Oh, keep in mind, by the way, I'm in the window, he's in the middle, and then there's someone else, there's another man on the other side of him." So he's like, "So is that true? Like, you only sleep with socialists?" And I was like, "It's open to interpretation." And then I just put my headphones back in. He kept trying to talk to me the entire flight. I watched Vogue Beauty Secrets for 5 hours, and he tapped me. He's like, "That's not very socialist." I was like, "Vogue Beauty Secrets isn't socialist? What are you saying here?" And he kept looking at my screen and trying to talk to me. And then he got up to go to the bathroom. So I told the guy on the aisle, like, "This guy's like creeping me out." And I can't tell the flight attendant, because like, then I just feel like it'll become like a huge thing. Like, I felt so like in danger because I was like pushed up against the wall basically. Clearly I have headphones in. I don't want to be talked to right now. Like, don't ask me about stickers on my computer. It's fucking weird.
Where's the air marshal?
Where's the air marshal? Speaking of air marshal,
the lore around air marshals, like someone has to tell me, are they really on every flight? Like, I am constantly like putting my little glasses down, looking at everyone on the flight, thinking, who the hell is the air marshal on here? Are they on every flight? Or did
there was a time where it was kind of obvious, because they would be standing in the galley like reading the newspaper, and they just looked like air marshals. But that's actually a really great segue into what we're talking about today.
Maybe everyone thinks I'm an air marshal.
You're the air marshal. If you can't spot the air marshal is you.
I'm the air marshal. Wait, it's Fight Club. I go into the bathroom, I put water on my face, I look in the mirror and I go, "Oh my God, it's me."
You're Tyler Durden.
And I notice that I assume they don't carry a gun, just nunchucks.
You have a holster. They have a gun. You just can't see it.
Oh, okay. I'll keep my eyes out.
This episode is brought to you by No CD.
Relationships are intense. They make us care deeply, feel vulnerable, maybe even freak out a little sometimes. That's human. But some people have relationship concerns that go far beyond standard ones. Like finding another person attractive and then immediately thinking, "Oh my God, does this really mean I don't love my partner?" Or needing constant reassurance that your relationship is right, or that you're not making the wrong choice because you never feel sure enough. Or asking yourself the same questions hundreds of times a day. Do I really love them? What if I'm wasting their time? And searching for some feeling of certainty that never comes. Many people think these sorts of thoughts and anxieties are just overthinking or commitment issues, but they can actually be signs of relationship OCD. So many people think OCD is just about cleaning or organizing, but that stereotype couldn't be more wrong. Real OCD is a serious condition where distressing, unwanted thoughts called intrusive thoughts get stuck on repeat, and you feel compelled to do certain things to try to make the anxiety stop. With relationship OCD, compulsions might look like constantly seeking reassurance, replaying memories to see if you feel a spark, or comparing your partner to others. But what's given all of us as a community of believers so much hope is learning that OCD is one of the most treatable mental health conditions when you get the right kind of specialized therapy. OCD needs ERP therapy, exposure and response prevention, which is proven to be the most effective treatment. Regular talk therapy isn't recommended and can actually make OCD worse. That's why we wanted to tell you about No CD. No CD is the world's leading OCD treatment provider, and all of their licensed therapists specialize in ERP. Benny's actually not here right now. He's busy on set, but he told me to tell you guys that he absolutely endorses No CD, and he has actually used it consistently to help overcome his OCD and thoughts about stabbing me in the leg. To learn more about starting OCD therapy with No CD, go to nocd.com and book a free call with their team. That's nocd.com.
Let us introduce you to Hill House Home. Hill House Home invented the viral nap dress. Celebs like Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo, Anne Hathaway, Kathy Hilton, and Mary Beth Barone have been spotted in Hill House. They make the cutest little dresses and tops for our girls, perfect for spring and summer. So I urge you to go to Hill House Home, their website, and order some stuff. They are truly heirloom pieces, talk about traditional family values. They also have little kids stuff for all of our nieces and nephews. Barone on board. Their bathrobes are so soft, so perfect for a getting ready moment, even to get ready with me. Their PJs are made from the same cotton fabric as their baby onesies, so you can sleep like a baby. You can also monogram them. Hut, hut! Wow. You can get 15% off your first order of $100 or more at hillhousehome.com with code RIDE15. Again, that's code RIDE15 for 15% off your first order at hillhousehome.com. What you might not know is that I'm in Toronto right now in my apartment, and I'm sitting on top of my Hill House home sheets. That's right. I'm in my apartment, and what is the first thing I did before I even got here to Toronto? I ordered a set of Hill House Home queen size sheets to my apartment so that I could pack it in a bag and bring it up here with me. I got my silk pillowcases. I got my duvet cover, my sheets. It's just so damn cozy. Oh my gosh. You can get 15% off your first order of $100 or more at hillhousehome.com with code RIDE15. Again, that's code RIDE15 for 15% off your first order at hillhousehome.com. I fucking love it. Probiotics are only able to stay in the gut for a few days or weeks at a time, so consistent use can help support the benefits. And I think we all know I'm talking about Ritual. Don't let your gut keep you from going. With Ritual Symbiotic Plus, you only need 1 capsule a day for simple, streamlined gut support. It's very important to me that Ritual products and really everything I put in my body contains high quality and clean ingredients. All of Ritual's products are vegan, GMO-free, and tested for heavy metals and common allergies. I just think it's, we need to take control of our full body health, especially in our 30s. So probiotics are extremely important, and they can impact the way you feel. They can just make you feel better. It's that one thing you do every day to support your gut health. Symbiotic Plus is a complete biotic formula. I don't know if you knew that. A 3-in-1 with clinically studied pre, pro, and postbiotics in clinically studied doses to support a balanced gut microbiome. Ritual Symbiotic Plus is formulated with 11B CFUs, of the world's most researched probiotic strains, backed by over 100 plus publications of human clinical trials. 1 daily mint-setted capsule for bloat, gut, and regularity support, vegan-friendly, and formulated without GMOs, major allergens, animal products, shady fillers, and artificial colors. Ooh, Pinky wants some Ritual. Support a balanced gut microbiome with Ritual Symbiotic Plus. Save 25% off your first month at ritual.com/ride. That's ritual.com/ride for 25% off your first month, and enjoy. So this week I'm going to be riding for something I've teased all season, which is post 9/11 media.
And I will be writing for YOLO.
YOLO.
Which is also a part of post 9/11 media. Let's get into it.
So, as people know, being 10 years old when 9/11 happened, I was very affected by that. And at some point, I will post the poem that I wrote about 9/11 that was published in an anthology of young American poets.
And by sometime, you mean when this comes out. I mean, they have to read your works.
Okay, then I will post it. And I guess we're in a state of mourning right now, so it's like it's appropriate. Because I do feel like Trump's inauguration is America's 9/11, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I would say a combo of the fires and Trump's inauguration. It's a weird,
It's Dante's Inferno.
I think it's, can I just say, I think it's a bad time for those aperitivo companies that are like non-alcoholic. I think people are going to be drinking. Let's just say that. It's not, and I'm not telling anyone to stop being sober. Like all those like little cutesy drinks, I think your time is up. I think it's time for Everclear to enter the chat.
Yeah, we're going to be smearing off icing people. It's going to be a thing.
Oh, I would love to get iced right outside the door of What the Fuck Media in LA.
So 9/11 obviously had a huge impact. And Dear Media clipped that. It had a cultural impact, obviously, in like TSA and how we board planes and what we are and aren't allowed to take on board. And then I think patriotism like increased or whatever, but it also affected media. And post 9/11 media, it's still happening, which I think is really beautiful. There's still post 9/11 media being made.
I think I think if the history books are being written and I'm reading it 50 years from now, we're on the end of it though.
We're on the end of it. So this has been a whole...
I have so many, I'm so excited you're finally talking about this. I mean, what a perfect day to do it. I'm filming you.
I'm filming you. So it doesn't necessarily mean that it directly correlates to 9/11. Like I would say United 93 and Remember Me to me would not fall in post 9/11 media because that's just like 9/11 media.
Don't you fucking dare bring up Remember Me. When I
Never
was in
seen
the
it.
movie theater.
Never seen it.
And the twist happens. I almost walked out. I went, no, it's a beautiful story of like every person that we lost like had a full life, and then it's, you know, like I get what they were trying to do. I just had no idea because I assume it's a book because it has a very book ending. Let me tell you, it's giving book. It's giving Walk Two Moons.
There's no way of knowing.
It was, oh my God, I was so pissed. And, you know, I love our Pats, so it's just, you know.
Well, if you haven't seen Remember Me and we're spoiling it now, it's past the statute of limitations.
I don't know if I'm going to recommend it. Like, it just like kind of ruined me for a bit. So you go the whole, can I just say what it is?
Yeah, of course.
You go the whole movie following a love story.
Yeah.
And in the end, Robert Pattinson has a bad relationship with his dad, played by ex-Bond, Pierce Brosnan. And in the end, he goes to his dad's office, but his dad isn't there to like kind of, if I'm correct, I only saw it once because God knows it traumatized me enough. Like I couldn't see it twice. He goes to his dad's office and it's on the like top 90 floor in the North Tower.
Ooh.
And they pan out from him looking out the window, and then they go to his little sister in her classroom, and her teacher is writing September 11th in cursive on the board, and you realize what's going on. And the whole movie, I was thinking, why is this taking place in 2001? Like, why
is this randomly a period piece?
Yeah, I was like, this is so weird because it was probably like, I think it came out in like 2012, 2011 or something. Oh my God, I literally, and I was straight at the time, and I went with like a couple friends and this one girl that we had crushes.
Uh-huh.
And I literally went like full gay gasp in the theater. I was like, ah!
You squealed?
They pan out from Robert Pattinson in the tower and you realize, oh my God, I'm literally sick talking about it. I can't remember me. You were fucked for that.
Remember Me is not post 9/11 media. I would say Hurt Locker and Zero Dark 30, they teeter the line. But to me, if it's like too much about 9/11, then it's not post 9/11 media. So things that I would categorize as post 9/11 media: Flight Plan, Red Eye. So anything that sort of plays on like flights and feeling unsafe or being terrorized on a flight would fall under post 9/11 media. Yeah. I would say the movie Taken, the whole entire Taken series, because that's like about like one man to take down the bad guy. It was very like take down the bad guy.
Yeah. Well,
and pro-America.
Casino Royale. Come on, Cad. And
on that note, The Departed to me is post 9/11 media.
And how are you really going to just be there in Zoom on a little screen reflected back at me and not say Avengers? Like Marvel Studios, I don't know. Like, I'd be so curious. I don't know if that exists if 9/11 doesn't happen.
I'm going to say like no. I think it's this interesting mix.
We needed superheroes.
It's playing on people's fears, and then it's wish fulfillment, because I think like The Departed specifically, also just like Americana, American culture, American Sniper.
Well, that's
Do you get that?
That was a haiku.
Do you get that?
Yeah, you're still writing poetry about this. That's beautiful.
So then I rewatched Love Actually this year, and I was like, before I sat down to watch it, I was like, this is post 9/11 media. Opening monologue, Hugh Grant mentions 9/11.
Yeah.
The airport. So that has to be post 9/11 media. And then weirdly, I'm going to say a movie like Juno.
Oh my God. Totally.
So it's
I'm so fucking horny.
Juno.
Do you see how this is? We know how this pod will end before it even began. We know how it will
end. We really do.
Juno, absolutely. Did I ever tell you the time when Terry came home and I had a red light therapy mask on and was watching Zero Dark 30 and he didn't say a word to me and just went to bed?
He walked in, he's like, there's nothing for me here.
You know who I FaceTimed that night? You.
Of course.
When Jessica Chastain is on the plane at the end of that movie and she's given her whole life to find this man and kill this man and she like doesn't know what to do next, you just feel it. I'm like, that's what an Oscar worthy performance is.
That's what's going to happen when Overcompensating comes out.
Oh my God. Stop.
I waited my whole life to tell this story.
Am I allowed to say, I mean, I think I am that, did I already say this, that Terry watched all of it and you know that he just is like, he can't stop. We're so proud of our girl.
Oh,
I literally had this moment. I have to tell the Barones. I was watching it and like you just, oh my God. It's like, it was so weird because there came a moment where I literally was just like, you were the character and I didn't even think about you at all, which is insane because I think of you all day. And I was like, oh my God, she did it. She's like such an actress. And it just like, oh my God, and this scene was so sad. And I was just like bawling. Yeah, and I was just like, wow, that's my girl. So I do think like, let's just say post 9/11 media, we've got something to put a period at the end of it. And it's going to give you a smile. It's love. It's earnest. It's sexy. It's comedy. We've got something so binge-worthy coming.
Overcompensating is the last piece of post 9/11 media. And you know what's happening and starting and maybe is already a little bit underway, but it's like generations, like they're overlapping a little bit, post-COVID media. Post 9/11 media, I would say, to summarize it, it's media that either makes you completely forget about 9/11 or it makes you think about it incessantly. It's about the good guy winning and beating the bad guy.
Mamma Mia. Sorry, that just came
Mamma
out of me.
Mia, 100%.
I didn't mean to. Here I go again.
Here I go again.
Yeah.
And I think playing on fears and playing on stereotypes, I don't ride for that. So I don't ride for like the concept of reinforcing stereotypes or like typecasting the villain.
No, the Islamophobia is a huge. I mean, you can't talk about post 9/11 media without that, and that is a massive part.
It's an unfortunate byproduct.
You can't talk about it without talking about some of the TV. Homeland?
24.
Come on.
Which I actually think they made 24 before 9/11 even happened. So that's what's really crazy about the whole thing. So I want to make a letterboxed list of post 9/11 media. And weirdly, I think Wedding Crashers. I know that sounds crazy.
It's like Wedding Crashers and White House Down are like both of my things right now.
Oh God, don't bring out, was it Gerard Butler?
you know I've got a thing for him.
Also, Carry On. I'm hearing the movie Carry On with Jason Bateman, also in Juno. This guy loves post 9/11 media, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm hearing that's supposed to, I have to watch it. I've heard mixed things, but I think I'm going to like it. I like Jason Bateman, so.
I love Jason Bateman. Oh my God. Horrible Bosses, 9/11, post 9/11 media.
Totally. A lot of hard comedies came out of that time. And I obviously, wish 9/11 didn't happen, but
of course.
The media that came after.
It's very interesting. It's an interesting study. It's very cinephilic.
It's very cinephilic. And if I was going to teach a class at NYU, it would be post 9/11 media in film.
I love
post 9/11 media, film.
I'm sure that class exists. Let's take it. Let's go back to school.
I would love to audit a class called that.
Let's finish that degree, sweetie.
2 years. I got 2 years.
2 more years. Let's do it.
When is Boston College going to invite me to do the commencement address and give me an honorary degree? That's all I'm going to put out into the world today is that question.
I don't know about you, but sometimes to me, it feels like makeup is this way to just chase perfection, which I'm so sick of doing, especially at 34. And I've tried a bunch of different makeup brands. What I'm really looking for right now is like minimal coverage that looks natural and doesn't make me feel like I'm wearing a ton of makeup on my face. And that's why I'm so glad that we partnered with Jones Road Beauty. We just want our skin to look healthy and fresh, right? Not caked on or covered up. I don't want to look like a completely different person or erase my face. I'm not trying to look flawless. I'm just trying to feel good in my own skin. What I love about Jones Road Beauty Miracle Balm, for example, is how it enhances my skin instead of masking it with layers of makeup. It's effortless and natural, and it actually is replacing multiple steps in my routine because you can use it as a highlighter, a bronzer, a blush, or a lip tint. And just having that one product is so good for me because, as you know, I really don't want to be carrying heavy bags, and it's just the one thing. It personally fits into my routine because, I have busy mornings dropping off the kids, Benny that is, at set, and I'm traveling all the time. And my gosh, I just finished a tour. So I just couldn't love Jones Road Beauty more. Every formula is packed with skin-loving ingredients. It nourishes your skin instead of clogging or caking. It looks and feels natural, like you're not wearing makeup at all. There are also no, and I can't even say this, pH phthalates, sulfates, petroleum, PEGs, cyclic silicones, EDTA, or BPA, because clean beauty is a no-brainer. They built a full lineup of effortless skin first staples, like they're just enough tinted moisturizer. I think what we can all agree on as well is that we want a powerful lip treatment that refreshes, smooths, and hydrates on contact, and they have the lip recharge just for you. You'll love the easy to use cooling metal applicator and you'll feel the effect immediately. If you want makeup that brings out your natural glow instead of hiding it, Jones Road is the way to go. For a limited time, our listeners are getting a free shimmer face oil on their first purchase when they use code RIDE at checkout. Just head to jonesroadbeauty.com and use code RIDE at checkout. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you. Love you. Whether you're renting or paying a mortgage, one of your biggest monthly expenses should be working harder for you. That's where Built comes in. Built is the membership for where you live that rewards you with points on every housing payment wherever you live. We can all agree that housing is expensive. Rent, mortgage, it doesn't matter which one you're paying, it stings every month. But Built can make it feel a little better. Let me explain. Built started out rewarding members on their rent. Now, as of 2026, Built members can also earn points on mortgage payments wherever they live. You heard that, Benny? Every housing payment earns you points you can use toward flights with top travel partners like United and Hyatt, Lyft rides, Amazon.com purchases, and so much more. I know we got some Built queens listening to this podcast. What I would probably spend my Built points on would be taking Benny out to dinner since he so generously treats me all the time. And I would just want to take him to all of our favorite spots. We could go to our local restaurant in his neighborhood, maybe pop by the ice cream shop and I'll get vegan, he'll get dairy. And then I could just put it on the Built points, baby, no problem. But here's what I think is the most underrated part. Built members also get access to a neighborhood concierge. It can make restaurant reservations, book fitness classes, and find new local spots, all while being rewarded at more than 45,000 merchant partners. It's like having a personal assistant baked into where you live. It's simple. Being a renter and now owning a home is better with Built. Join the membership for where you live at joinbuilt.com/ride. That's joinbilt.com/ride. Make sure to use our URLs so they know that we sent you.
Speaking of post 9/11 media, YOLO. Dear Media, clip that.
Dear Media, clip that.
I don't know where this came from. I don't think we should look it up. I don't think it'll lead us anywhere good.
I just want to look up one thing because I wanted to see if Zac Efron still has the YOLO tattoo on his hand.
He has to.
I'm not sure. But I just know that happened.
Who would ever get rid of something like that? That's why I think sometimes tattoos are incredible because they can speak to who you were at that time. And if you want that memory, like I understand that. Like when people are embarrassed of a tattoo, I'm like, yeah, that does suck that you have that and it'd be expensive to get rid of it. It was described to me once as like a marker of who they were at the time and that kind of being like nostalgic and sweet to them.
Well, it's sort of like my 9/11
the ink's
poem.
Bleeding and it looks bad, but I totally get that. I get
it's like my 9/11 poem. It's like that's who I was at the time, and it's immortalized. So
yeah.
I think, and can I say one thing about YOLO? A lot of people are acting like they're gonna get to do this again.
No, a lot of people are acting like you live twice. And
like you live
sweetie,
twice.
You don't.
A lot of people are out there acting like you live more than once. They're not making good choices for this time around.
I completely.
And guess what? I don't need to see it.
Knock it off.
And yet.
So YOLO, I wonder, I think the era, it feels very like when we were in college vibes, high school, like 2012, 2016 era. Obviously all of it post 9/11. But no, I don't have much to say on it. I ride for it because I don't know. We used to have sentiments like that, like Carpe Diem.
It's so Carpe Diem. And it came around this time when acronyms were just everything.
It was everything.
FOMO, it was LOL, it was G to G.
I'm in Miami, bitch. Or as I say,
Miami, trick.
Like, that's fucking...
It's LMFAO.
Like, it is so that. It's like LOL, Miley Cyrus and Demi Moore. Like, there's just something about it where, like, YOLO is neon. And I do think that underneath it all, there is, like, a really beautiful sentiment. Like, that's what's so funny about it. Of, like, yeah, like, you only live once. Let's make ourselves feel good. Let's make the people around us feel good. Let's take a risk. I think the precursor to it is Hillary Duff's Why Not? Let's just, that, like, kind of... I swear to God,
crazy chance.
I would think about that song all the time because I am more of like a skittish person, and I'd be like, why not? Like, you want to dress in yellow, but you want to dress in gold.
You always dress in yellow, but you want to dress in gold. Instead of listening to your heart, you do just what you're told. If you keep waiting where you are, the world will never know.
So let's just get into your car.
Go, baby, go.
Yeah. Wow, God. That's the vibe. It's YOLO. And I think, honestly, in this era and in this, like, oh my God, this 2025, which is just crass and garish, I think we have to adopt that mentality again. I don't think people should skydive, though, but that's kind of
we say that often. people are still doing it.
Say it early, say it often.
Say it early,
Don't
say it
skydive.
often. We don't need to skydive. Skydiving feels very you live more than once.
I feel like now I do YOLO because sometimes it can also be about like, I think everyone thinks it's wild, but it can also be about like being thoughtful about your safety.
And it can also be about being earnest.
And taking care of yourself. Yeah, literally.
And
like,
can I say, coming out of the closet.
Totally. No, really, like I think YOLO got me out of the closet in a lot of ways.
You have to live your life. Like you only live once. If you're gay, be gay. Please.
And your media, if you don't clip that says a lot. That says the world.
If you don't clip that, you're not the girl I thought you were.
You're not the girl at post
I thought you
9/11
were.
media legally blonde.
As long as you're not hurting anyone, you're not hurting yourself. I think YOLO is such a powerful message. It's not like a joke to
YOLO.
me. It's not a joke.
Get the Diet Coke.
Get the Diet Coke.
Get the Diet Coke, sweetie.
You know how I drink soda for 6 months every 10 years?
Yes. Are we
And
close?
I just finished in December.
The cicadas.
But now I'm like YOLO. Like maybe if I want Diet Coke, I should just do it.
Yes, I got one. Oh my God, you know what I got? And I'm very YOLO right now because I went to dinner last night with Terry and my sister and her husband. And we were sitting there and I said the words that to me sound like YOLO. When you say it, people just hear YOLO. Mm-hmm. I think I'll have an espresso martini.
Wow.
And I put my tongue through my teeth and looked at the waiter. It was
And he said it's giving dessert.
It's giving dessert. Like really.
Speaking of espresso martini, do you want to talk about your coffee? Because you dropped a bomb on me today.
Post 9/11 media wouldn't be shit without 2008's favorite coffee. The coffee bean is back. You heard it here first.
The tea leaf and the coffee bean.
I'm getting regular iced coffees with half the hazelnut powder. Oh my God. So freaking delish. I am chugging these and I can't stop. They're at airports. The coffee bean is back and maybe Kitson is too. I don't know if Kitson is still around, but
we're not sure.
If Juicy Tracksuits are back, the coffee bean's back. What's in their hand?
Coffee bean.
Yeah.
So there's a coffee bean at the JetBlue terminal at JFK, which reminded me that they found 2 bodies in the front of a JetBlue plane, which I wanted to bring up because that's the plot of a post 9/11 movie. Mm-hmm. I never got the rest of the story on that one, so I hope our journalists are out there doing the work. Next episode, we're going to do a quick journalism dump because you've sent me some headlines that I'm excited to talk about.
Can I just read you the one that just really rocked my world in a way that I had to send you immediately? Josh Gad says he never once played Beauty and the Beast character LeFou as gay. If I were gay, I'm sure I'd be pissed. What?
What does that mean?
Like what could that mean?
I can't speak again. Josh Gad, that's season 4 or 5 for me.
Yeah,
I'm not ready to get into that yet.
Diplo was on LSD during live New Year's Eve special. Us Weekly feeds us a lot. I won't lie. Okay, I'm done for now. But wow.
It's Kate Upton worries fans with cryptic message about troubling scenario.
Exactly. That's YOLO.
And exactly.
But yeah, YOLO, you guys. YOLO today, YOLO tomorrow. Take care of yourself. But I think it can also mean be careful. Like when I did, what I do, it wasn't parasailing. I did when I hang glided when I was abroad because I was so depressed. That wasn't YOLO. That was like I'm sick of living once.
Yeah, I think YOLO doesn't mean saying yes to everything.
No. YOLO can be like, no, I'm going to preserve me. I'm going to take care of me. I'm going to put on my red light therapy mask and watch Zero Dark 30. That's YOLO. Because you only live once. Why would I go to something I don't want to go to?
Exactly. YOLO means RSVPing no and staying home with your dog and watching Thelma and Louise.
YOLO.
That's
Did
YOLO.
you do that last night?
I did.
You are so good. I know. We're working on something.
I watched another movie too. So this was something I put in the pod opening doc. We'll say it at the end. I posted on my story I was watching Blue Valentine for the first time, and I got a ton of DMs being like, oof, babe, sending love. Like, I sobbed at this movie, etc. Blue Valentine is a Rorschach test because if you watch Blue Valentine and you think it's sad, you're in a bad relationship. Mm-hmm. If you watch Blue Valentine and you think it's actually like a happy movie, ultimately, because she gets out of a bad situation, she RSVPs no to her marriage, you're either in a good relationship or you're single and you're happy where you are. I think it really is very telling what you take away from that movie.
Period. I have nothing to.
That's all I have to say. And
Didn't
you can sit with
didn't
that.
they
and
live
reflect on
together
that.
for a month before they shot
did.
it?
Yeah.
That's very, that's, if that isn't us for
That's very
overcompensating,
overcompensating.
stick me and you in an extended stay together and we'll see what happens on screen.
Hey, it's family, dude. But yeah,
It's
I think
just
watch that
family.
movie and see what you take away from it. And maybe watch the movie if you're thinking about breaking up with someone and you need that little last push.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's great. YOLO. Don't be in a relationship you don't want to be in.
It's
YOLO.
on Prime Video. Oh my God. Yes. If you've been talking about breaking up with someone for 6 months to everyone but the person, you need to get a dinner with them and pack your stuff. It's over. Just call it. Project 2025. You only live once.
YOLO,
and you might
sis.
die soon. So
Of course, I ride for 9/11 Media. You know, my dumper is always sat in the theater for all kinds of stories, but stories of heroes and defeating evil. And I mean, I saw as many Avengers as I could. And I just, they started to be too many. So I just, there wasn't time for me. And
you know the lore of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, which was that there was a shot. They, I think, delay when that movie came out because there was a shot of him doing a web between the Twin Towers.
yeah, and you know, there's on the poster that in one of his eyes, it was the Twin Towers and they were in, it's crazy. And they had to cut it. And some people have that original poster because it was put up in some theaters. And it's like, I think it's a coveted item to have that poster. I'll see if I can get it for you.
That's in the Smithsonian, in the Cinephiles.
It should be.
In the Cinephiles floor. I'm glad you're doing the work and seeing Avengers movies because I actually haven't seen any of them.
You haven't even seen Endgame?
I haven't seen Endgame. The latest Marvel I've watched is Tom Holland's Spider-Man, which I really, really enjoyed.
You know what Endgame just reminded me of? There's there's a really iconic snap that Robert Downey Jr. does in Endgame, not to spoil anything, but Terry and I were on vacation over Christmas and we were in the bathroom together and we were like looking at ourselves in the mirror, just like adjusting things. And I just went, I did like the snap at the end. We laughed so hard.
You did the Robert Downey Jr. snap?
I did the Endgame snap, Infinity War. I couldn't stop laughing. Sorry, it's just one of those moments where you're laughing with someone, you look them in the eye, and it just everything feels good. YOLO.
In a way, that's a line read.
Yes.
I ride for YOLO. I think it was such a powerful message to come into culture, especially in like your late teens, early 20s, because it feels like you kind of want to live that way, but then we were given permission to. Mm-hmm. And I do feel like, we need to return to the Obama years mentally because that's not what we're going to be experiencing. So I just think everything we can do, to live life to the fullest and also be safe and be smart. I think YOLO coming back could be pretty big.
Obama Media, 1989, Frozen, Pitch Perfect. I think Hamilton as well.
Yeah, I feel like
Obama
we're gonna
Media.
look
That's
back
another
on that
chapter.
time fondly. Yeah, that's another chapter in the long book of Ride.
I'm filming you. I see
you.
her in my dreams.
But all I'm thinking when you say that is, I'm working late, is Nina Drama.
No, I know, because it's very
working
Nina
late.
Drama and Sabrina Carpenter.
It is.
I'm filming you. And I said, it's
I'm a
about
singer.
time. It's about time someone filmed me. I'm working late because I'm singer. I'm filming you. I'm so fucking horny. Tell me I'm the only live once. Yeah. Oh, my exit.
Benny, babe, eyes on the road.